Okay, let's get a conclusion of the power board. First, we get the input voltage here. We just use 3 pins. 69 is the ground, and 70 is the ACC, and 57 is the input voltage, and we get 3 input voltage. We get 3 lines here. We can power on this board, and after the battery input, the MOSFET drain the drain of this. Our T MOSFET are the output. Sorry, we made a mistake. Here. Oh. Okay. And here is the input for the battery. Input for the power board. Here is the power board. This is the top side, and this one is the bottom side. The components. This IC is used for the transformer, and the input capacitor. One is before the input inductor, and the other one is after the inductor. And a small battery diode and the inductor boost for boost. And I just made some notes on this. And after this, we get the temperature sensor, and here is the battery, and also the MOSFET. This is the logic for opening the MOSFETs. First input for the motherboard and MOSFET switch, and then R5. Which one is R5? This one, R5, is very important. And after this, we get the voltage, and also here the voltage to get a standby voltage. Standby voltage is very important, and this is for the current sense. If the current is okay, here we get a high level, and the current is too high, here we get the low level. Why? Because here, after the switch of the MOSFET, because the resistance of the, we get a resistance of the MOSFET has a resistance. After this resistance, the current is high, so we get a voltage drop down here, and we can get the high current, and here we open. This PNP will open, and then open the NPN, and we can get a no level here. And this is the switch IC. This is the switch IC. The 12 pins after ACC on, and here is on. And after the ACC is on, here we get the ground, and turn off this, and this one will be free. This one will be free, and this is open. After this one IC is open, we get a PWM here to open the MOSFETs of the transformer, and we get 4 kinds of the output. The power supply 34, this one 34, this power supply for 24 NMOSFET gate to open the NMOS, and 15 voltage is for the I/O and amplifier, and the is C7, and the negative voltage is also for the amplifier, and C7 is also for the feedback of the transformer, and also 7 voltage is used for the microchip unit on the motherboard, and after a buck to 5 and 2.5 and 3.3. This one is very important. And here is the boosted circuit for the injectors. After we open here, turn on here the 25, we just give a high voltage here about 5, and we will open this. After this one can get a high voltage because here we get the boost circulate, and these three MOSFETs are in parallel. The voltage, so we get the output voltage for the injectors. The pin 1 and pin 2 is the output voltage, high voltage for injectors. And here we get the feedback resistance. If we turn on this, and the feedback resistance is small, so we need a very much higher voltage, and we get the 100 and 100 voltage here, such as C13, C15, and C18. So it's just controls the feedback resistance. So it's very simple, very simple. Okay, thank you. Okay, this is all for the power board, and next time we will show you the main board. So I made some marks on for this board. Every pin I just made notes for it. Next time we will show you the information of the main power. Next time I will show you the information of the motherboard. Thank you.